Hello friends, what's up? I hope everything is quite well. In my today's video, I have picked up another part of speech, that is pronoun. Every day we make a conversation with several types of pronouns, likely she, he, I, me, and so on really. But unfortunately, we haven't comprehended from which part of pronoun they exactly belong or they have come. There are immeasurable parts in pronouns, but among them, here I shall explain the 8 types of pronouns in my that video elaborately. So if you want to know what are they exactly, then watch that video completely without skipping any part. I know it will be quite lengthy, but it will be quite helpful and lusty to know all about it. But before gonna start, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. And if you like my work, give you one like here and share it to all of your friends. So come with me just to look see what is it precisely. So at first, let me tell you what is exactly pronoun. Pronoun stands for literally a word which we mention instead of noun to indicate any human being, any animal, or any material. For example, if we say he, she, I, me, all we use instead of noun to indicate any certain human being or any certain animal or any certain material. Now I shall tell you the 8 types of pronouns in my that video. Let's see. So the first one is personal pronouns. The second one is possessive pronouns. Third one is reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. And the fourth one, that is reciprocal pronouns. The next one, that is relative pronouns. Next one, that is demonstrative pronouns. And next one, that is interrogative pronouns. And the last one, that is indefinite pronouns. So here I have written the 8 types of pronouns in my that video. You can see first one personal pronouns, then possessive pronouns, then reflexive pronouns, then reciprocal pronouns, then relative pronouns, then demonstrative pronouns, then interrogative pronouns, and the last one, that's indefinite pronouns. But today in my video I shall explain the first 4 types of pronouns, that is personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, and the next one, that is reciprocal pronouns. That 4 types of pronouns I shall explain here in my that video today. So first one, that is personal pronouns. So what is exactly that pronoun? So what does it mean by that personal pronoun? Literally, personal pronoun reflects a word which takes place of any person or any animal. Either it will be singular or plural, it doesn't mean. But it depends on them to whom they are indicating. If they indicate we, then it will be plural. If they indicate to I, then it will be singular. If I give an example here about that pronouns, personal pronouns, like I and me, both are belonging from that section, personal pronouns. But one thing I must say you, sometimes in that personal pronouns, they behave either as a subject or as an object. Suppose if I write here, I have seen a beautiful cat in the morning. So here I have written, I have seen a beautiful cat in the morning. So here I mainly is referring to himself or herself. So here I we have used, which is a personal pronoun at the very beginning part of that sentence as a subject. Now if I write another example, that the beautiful cat had seen me in the morning. So here I have written, the beautiful cat had seen me in the morning. So here me is referring as an object. So we have used at the end of that sentence as an object that word me, which belongs from that section called personal pronouns. So that is called exactly personal pronouns, which takes place exactly instead of noun to indicate a human being or a animal, exactly any sort of animal and a material. So that pronouns exactly takes the place of any animal, of any human being or any material in a sentence. Sometimes we use it as a subject or as an object, but it depends on them how they will behave as a subject or as an object, and there is not any surety about that, either they will be singular or plural. So here the next is possessive pronouns. So let me write it at first here, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns. So here possessive pronouns, what does it mean exactly? So here in the second part we have got possessive pronouns. What are possessive pronouns exactly? Possessive pronouns are those words which help us to indicate a certain possession on something or somebody. As an example, my, our, its, etc. They all are belonging from that section, possessive pronouns. If I say, that is my own car. So here I have written, that is my own car. So here car is belonging from me, or I have made a possession on that car. So for that reason we have used my as a possessive pronoun in that sentence. But here another possessive pronoun which is known as independent possessive pronoun, such as mine, hers, ours, etc. They are all known by that name called independent possessive pronouns. Independent, they are all known by that name, independent possessive pronouns. So they are all known by that name, independent possessive pronouns like mine, hers, ours, etc. If I write an example here, that is mine. Sorry. sorry, I have to write it again. That is mine. So here I have written that is mine. So mine is an independent possessive pronoun which we have used here without any object. So that is called independent possessive pronoun. That type of pronouns we shall use without any object. So here mine is absolutely an independent possessive pronoun. So next is reflexive pronouns. What is reflexive pronouns? So the next one, that is reflexive pronoun. Let me write here reflexive. Reflexive pronouns. So what is it, reflexive pronouns? Reflexive pronouns mainly indicates that we have done any work or anything else by ourselves. So reflective. So what is reflexive? So mates, what is reflexive pronouns exactly? Reflexive pronouns exactly those words which helps us to indicate that we have done any work by ourselves. As an example, if we mention some reflexive pronouns, then it will be clear for you, otherwise it will be quite vague. Namely, myself, ourselves, themselves, something like that. Myself, ourself, then itself, etc. If I write an example here, I have been done that work by myself. So here I have written I have been done that work by myself. I have been done that work by myself. So it means that I have completed that work by my own power without any help. So here myself works as a reflexive pronoun. So the last one, that is reciprocal. So the last one here, that is reciprocal pronouns. Reciprocal pronouns. So that is reciprocal pronouns. What does it mean here? So here the word reciprocal mainly indicates that a two group of people who are walking in the same way and behaving in the same way in front of each other, and they are agreed to help to each other. So similarly, reciprocal pronouns indicate you the same thing, that when Similarly, reciprocal pronouns, those words which are made by two or more words, and it helps us to indicate that we are doing any work in the same way and behaving in the same way in front of each other. Unfortunately, in English, especially in the section of reciprocal pronouns, there are merely two reciprocal pronouns, and they are first, that is each other, and the last one, that is one another. So they are exactly each other, and the another one, that is one another. If I write here an example, that is they back for each other. And the another sentence, if I write here, that is they are fighting fighting to be a monarchy one another. So here I have written two sentences, that is, they beg for each other. They are fighting to be a monarchy one another. So here I have written two sentences. You can see they beg for each other, and the another one, that is, they are fighting. So guys, here I have written two sentences. That is, first one, they beg for each other, and the last one, that is, they are fighting to be a monarchy one another. So it means they are begging for each other in the same way. It means that they are walking and behaving in the same way in front of each other. And the second one, that is, they are fighting to be a monarchy one another. It means they are fighting in a similar way in front of another person, or they are behaving in the same way with each other. So here we have mentioned two reciprocal pronouns, two reciprocal. They are each other and one another, to show that they are walking or behaving in the same way in front of other people, and they are agreed to help and to take advantage from one another. So here I have explained the whole matter about that 4 types of pronouns. Here I have tried to dig out the whole matter through my that demonstration. What are the 4 types of pronouns, and I have given lots of examples to explain the whole matter in it. I hope it's quite helpful, and still if you are thinking that it's quite helpful, then give your one valuable like here. But before going to stop my next video, I must say you please subscribe and press the bell icon button and share it to all of your friends. That is that. I shall come again with some new video in my channel, pioneeryt. But for that day, Tada, see you again. Bye.